Welcome back, everyone. My name is Eltimar, and we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous, where we left off last time. Lan had died, and the theater troupe gave a very poor performance and then abandoned us too. And yeah, everything's going wrong. Nothing's okay, everything has gone bad, and we need a new cleric, which is going to be Soziel, who I haven't built to be anything but useless, so that's going to really suck. He does get more spells than Lan, so that's something. At the very least, that's something that's good.
I'm gone.
He's not as good as Lan, though, in other ways. Like, we won't have Guarded Hearth anymore, which is an extremely good ability that we just are not going to have. Do we rest here? What's our corruption looking like? We should probably just rest here anyways. Just to make sure we get rid of our corruption. I don't think we rested here. Man, Lan is dead.
My boots wet and slimy.
So yeah, that was a thing. Oh, okay. Lady Konami. Lady Konami's voice is brimming with satisfaction. Commander, I bring wonderful news. We are getting reports from all regions of Mendev that the nationwide political crisis has been resolved. The nobility has answered your summons and restored order in the kingdom. Your promise to grant them new lands on the territories reclaimed from the demons was met with success, especially among those who have never seen the world wound. I believe it's fair to say that at this moment, Commander, your word carries the greatest weight in Mendev's politics. You could use this influence to accomplish something monumental. For example, you could organize a total military mobilization across the kingdom. What will you do with your newfound power? We need to remind the Vendevians that the gods care for us. They gave us the strength and the wisdom to save the kingdom. Let the people go to the temples, praise them, make donations, and pray. In dark times, we need all the faith we can muster. In many lands, the temples collect tithes. I have a fresh new idea. Why don't we turn this around and tax the temples? We'll call it Tax of the Righteous, and tell them that the more pious the temple and its congregation, the more coin will be collected. We'll just have to see what wins, faith or greed. Equal rights for tieflings. Woljif, hands on his hip, stares boldly at those around him. It's time to stop the oppression of our noble people by Mendevian society. Tales are no reason for persecution. Alright, what do we got? We can get Glorification of the Gods, which all generals will have Judgment Day, which is actually really good. An extremely good spell. Tax of the Righteous is cost of building reduced by 50%, don't care. Woljif is Thiefling's Rights. Recruitment growth for mythic units increases by 15%, and energy point income by 5. Total mobilization gives the cost of recruiting trainable units reduces by 10%. I'm going with Soziel on this one. That spell is top-notch. I believe they will be heard. The words of those who have seen so many trials will be sincere, and the higher powers will answer by sending down thunder and ruin upon all who do us wrong. Lady Konami bows respectfully. When we first met, I allowed my eyes to deceive me. I failed to discern you with an outstanding politician. You knew nothing of diplomacy, and you were unaware of the power structure in Nerosian and beyond. But you were driven by your uncanny intuition, and with it, you have saved Mendev and strengthened our ties with foreign allies. You have my respect. I wasn't a diplomat before this war, and I haven't become one now, but I think I'm beginning to understand politicians and their actions better, and I'm convinced that the key is to never forsake your conscience. I don't think we have. I must admit, these council meetings weren't the worst moments of my life. They were almost entertaining. It seems you have the ability to make everything more interesting, be it war, or waging war, or hosting ambassadors, and I, like a true son of Mendev, even took part in deciding its fate. We shall see if posterity will curse us for it or sing our praises. Looks like politics isn't such a big deal after all. It's just like gangs on the streets apart from the cussing. Maybe I should be a diplomat after the war. It has been an honor and pleasure to advise you, Commander. However, I don't think you'll need my counsel from here on out. Mendev stands strong. Our allies are loyal and reliable. The diplomatic council has served its purpose. You don't need it any longer. Commander, I thought you were once again... Although you were once again victorious in your last encounter with Karamzadeh, I'm worried. We've been interrogating the prisoners, and some interesting information has come to light. It seems Karamzadeh intends to fundamentally alter his strategy and be on the defensive next time we fight. That is uncharacteristic of him. Indeed, it's uncharacteristic of demons generally. For the most part, they prefer ruthless onslaught. Our enemy seeks to counter us with a robust formation, overwhelm us with ranged assaults, and grind our attacks to dust one after another. Opposing demons who fight defensively is unknown territory, and we must be prepared for it. I suggest we train our infantry in the ways of withstanding enemy shots, which should secure our victory in a ranged duel. Oh, what's this I'm hearing? The demons are afraid and want to fight on the defensive? Perfect. Let them stand there and wait while our cavalry mows them down. The demons intend to fight in a disciplined manner, a plan destined for failure. We'll send our infantry out to meet them, and then see who blinks first and attacks. Once they've got a good grip on our infantry's throat, we'll surround the entire force and crush it. So the demons have decided to play with us. Well, they don't know who they're dealing with. Give me, let's say, a few daring riders, and I'll put the kibosh on this Karamzada's whole strategy, no matter how great of a general he is. Contain the enemy. The unit's next melee attack will reduce the enemy's speed for 1 round. Infantry is bait. All 3 units in a 3x3 area will try and move towards the unit and attack it for 1 round. It's okay. Taunt. The target unit will try and move forward towards this unit and attack it for 3 rounds. Captain Odan. All enemy units will be able to attack only this unit in the next round. This is a mind-affecting attack. None of those are awesome. I think I'm probably going to take the contain the enemy one, though. I'll get the main point across. To contain the enemy without letting a single horned beast escape. Thank you for your time, Commander. I will get to briefing the officers on a new strategy at once. Once all the preparations are finished, I'll be at your disposal again. Alright, let's leave. Time to go. Where are we going to go? Baphomet, probably? Baphomet's labyrinth? That's where the Hand of the Inheritor is, and it's our next part of our mythic quest. Soziel. Oh, there's nothing to be done about it. Lan is gone. Does Soziel have a pet? Did I give him a pet? I did! Okay, we have a new pet again. Cool. Cleric level 18. I have no idea what to give this guy for abilities anymore. I didn't level him up with the intention of ever using him. Okay, let's see what he's got. I have no idea what he's got. So he's got extra channeling. He's got toughness. That's awful. I think that was before we picked him up, though. He already had toughness. That's awful. Outflank's fine. Weapon proficiency, Bastard Sword. Right, we gave him Bastard Sword proficiency. And then we just give him a ton of extra channeling. Does he have selective channel? Yes, okay, good. Alright, well, he's not the worst in the world, I guess. What can we give him? He has weapon focus, doesn't he? Bastard Swords? Weapon proficiency, Bastard Swords. Let's give him weapon focus. Sure, why not? You could maybe hit something once in a while. Who knows? Oh, I didn't think this through. Mythic channeling might be okay. Do you have all your spell ones? Like greater... We can get Mythic Beast. Which actually might be useful for his pet. Yeah. Mythic Beast. Okay, fine. He's got more mythic abilities. Okay, I want... Boundless Healing. Another mythic-y thing. Okay. We can give him some weapon focus, I guess. Maybe he'll hit something. I just don't think he's going to be able to hit anything, to be honest. Let's give him mythic channeling. I don't think his attack bonus is going to be high enough to do anything useful with. What does this thing have so far? Improved critical, blind fight, proficiency, outflank. So it's got most of the good things already. Alright, oh, it's just improved blind fight, I guess. Sure. Or power attack. Power attack. And then maybe improve blind fighting. Oh, no, greater bull rush. Okay, so we have Soziel. We need to figure his situation out. He's got the Immaculate Petal, that's fine. He's got a Bastard Sword of Hope. I'm almost certain we have a better Bastard Sword kicking around now. Holy Elder Flaming Enhancement. Oh, that's the Holy Elder Flaming Longsword. This group has such better longswords than our other group, weirdly. Maybe we don't have a better bastard sword yet. We're gonna have a better bastard sword soon, I think. Let's just go type in ascending order. It doesn't matter what order it's in. We only have the one bastard sword. Okay, fine. Plus 22 to hit. It's not very good. Is it as good as... I mean, Sela's got plus 33 to hit. She's a little bit better off. We could respec him to use longswords. We've got like 1 billion longswords that are really good. I might actually do that. Give me like 2 minutes to go to the inn and respec him, and I'll be right back, and then we'll go to somewhere. You can use Finian as a weapon. Alrighty, welcome back. We have everyone more or less leveled up, and with some spells, although we're not going to use them right away, because we have a long-awaited journey. Are any of these portals open? Yes, this one is. So the closest place is by Sinister Mansion. That's where we're going to head, I guess. But the closest part to that is... where? Treasonhome? Probably? Still a long journey from there. It's probably going to be closed by the time we get there. So let's go back down here. There's more things to do. There's the Legacy of the Ancients. There's the Valley Temples, which we just did. There's Laughing Caves. There's the Final Veil, which we haven't done yet either. We also have Darren's Quest, which might be on the other side of this area here. So we have to come down this way and then go over there. So maybe we'll go down to these ones first. Let's start with the Legacy of the Ancients, since we're going to be teleporting in at Treasonhome anyways. We'll see what we can find out. Okay. They just didn't want to travel? Okay, gotcha. Oh, wait. Summon a Heavenly Host. Where is our primary army at the moment? It's down here by us. Okay, so if we summon the host, it has to be there. Where are we? Right there. So our army's here. Done. Are we gonna go kill these things? Guess we could. Really quickly. Because we need to get to the Laughing Caves at some point. I don't know what they're for, but I think they're important to go to, probably. Let's just wipe these things out. I want to try out that new spell we got. That's not it. Where's the new spell we got? Maybe we haven't finished the thing yet. Alright, wait. Shoot. There's 99 Nelshni there. There's also 45 Glabrazoos that may be able to teleport over to us. We are going to need to heal. Except there's no one left alive to heal. Alright, we need to kill the Glabrazoos first. Auto save that up. I kind of want to switch up our formation as well, because we have a really bad formation. Alright, that's fine. We'll deal with this. Alright. So... those guys need to die first. This is going much better already. Yeah, we'll lose a couple there. That's fine. We need more monks really badly. And more of these champions. Also really badly. Can't quite hit both, so we're gonna hit that one. Oh boy, this round is gonna suck. Oh, I just did the shout thing. Huh. Well, it's good to know they have a lightning bolt, I guess. 37. It's the same damage no matter what. Okay. We really only need to fire at this thing anyways. You can save fight this if you want to. Come on, morale. Stunning Screech again. Very annoying. Also very annoying, we need to heal now. So we can't afford to lose that many knights. And keep our casualties to a minimum. Luckily that does basically no damage. The monks can do some stuff, maybe. We need more everything involved in this fight. Just more in general. That was a terrible firebolt, but okay. Luckily monks are extraordinarily tanky though. Don't have to worry about healing them or anything like that. And we might actually win here. Let's just end this. That was a lot of mana worth. That was an 11 size army though, against our like... I don't even know what our army is, like 10? 9? The voice of the Cursed Bard. Strengthening Diplomatic Council's done. Heaven's Warriors are done. Another decree is taking over our logistics slot. Something was there. A heavenly audience. An angel is awaiting an audience in Dresden, hoping to share the wisdom of heaven with the leader of the Crusaders. Well, we can't teleport back yet. Glorification of the gods. Right, that's the decree we need to do to get that spell, which is what I wanted to have before that fight. I thought we were going to have that spell in that fight. I was very much wrong. What do we even have for decrees going right now? Do we have any crown ones that aren't royal conscription? Where's my next heaven warrior thing? I guess we're doing royal conscription. Fine. Be that way. Alrighty, so we're here. We're going to Legacy of the Ancients. Let's mosey down that way. I hope we can actually do this one. Guess we'll find out pretty fast. We did find some pieces in that camp, so
I'm gone.
in theory,
Shield me from their sight.
did I give Soziel that invisibility thing? I must have, because he's turning invisible all willy-nilly. Skellington, eh? It's actually a fairly... Why are you guys walking so slow?
Struggles never cease.
Oh, you're exhausted.
We
That
do
makes
it my
sense.
way.
Well, I don't imagine there's going to be a fight in here, so I'm not too concerned about that. Your slow walking is painful, though. We'll rest before we leave, obviously. In fact, we can just rest in here. Get rid of exhaustion. Why are they so exhausted? Are they encumbered as they're walking? She does have... She's not even encumbered at the moment, and she's exhausted. Alright, we need to pick people to do this stuff. Nenio, you're the best at that. You are okay for second watch. No, I guess Ember can do scroll scribing. But I can't pick a scroll. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. I'm not overly concerned about scroll scribing. Okay, now everyone can walk normally? Good. Hey, some demon blood. It's always a good sign.
Shield me from their sight.
Now, do we have any of the things for this? It would appear so, yes. Alright, I'm gonna have to go through and do this and then show you guys the solution, because these are always painful to do. And just because you think that only one piece is gonna fit, that's not always the case. So, yeah. I'll be back shortly once this is all done. See you guys in a couple of seconds. Alrighty, I've solutioned this. If you're looking for a solution, this is it. You got like, yeah, just follow this exact pattern and you'll be a-okay. Remember, sometimes you need to click on one of the things, or there's other ones. Like if we go up close here, so you can pick this one up and this one up. But if I pick this one up, you can go here or here. Just check to make sure you got all of them right. And then you're good to go. And this door will open up over here, and I don't know what's in it because we haven't done it yet. There's a Grasp of Devotion, +5 Holy Heavy Mace. It's actually quite nice, to be honest. What happens if I just go through the Heart of Mystery thing? I'm really curious. I'm gonna do it. I don't have the things for it, apparently. Oh, Core of the Riddle, Legacy of the Ancients. So I'm missing 2 of them, it looks like. Cool. Let's go back the other way then. We have 2 more things to do. Awesome. We can see if we can find another one to do, I guess. This is for Nenio's big quest, by the way, so... maybe we'll do this later. We could also go quickly do the... Actually, I don't know what we can do right now. Let's go quickly leave this area. Actually, hang on. There might be something up here. This is quite a windy path for having nothing. So let's take a quick glance. Can't hurt. Like, this is a rather large zone. And it would be weird if there's nothing in it. There's a loot. I mean, there wasn't nothing in it, but it wasn't very good, honestly. A single corpse. Is there a zone transition over here? No, okay. Now, those are characters on the map, kind of? Weird.
Are absolute.
Time to leave. We haven't done Baphomet's Lair with this group yet. We also haven't been to the Rift, but I don't think we get to go to the Rift with this group. So we've done the Heart of Mystery. Why did we go to the Heart of Mystery? Thought I didn't go through the portal. Apparently it still thinks I went through the portal. I hope these mixed link up down here, because we can just go straight this way. Not gonna bother. Let's go to the Laughing Caves. There's another sizable army. I kind of want that buff first. How long does that buff take to get into effect? Alright, we can get an outpost of Bastion done. The Hand of Retribution. The follower of the goddess Melanius arrived in Dresden in secret and committed a murder. His victim was an officer from Galt who had run from the revolution. Next to the body, they found a note that read, "Everyone will pay," and a list of future victims that included several other officers. They denied being involved in anything. If we help the vigilante, we get some diplomacy. If we catch the murderer, we get some leadership. And if we accuse Galt, we get a grievance in Galt against the Galt decree, and we get some diplomacy and material points. Which one do we need? We need military and leadership. Catch the murderer. Guards tracked down and seized the murderer. The follower of Melania was publicly punished, for only the commander can dispense justice within the crusade, and no one has the right to lay a finger on our soldiers without an order. Heavenly Audience, we haven't done that yet. We have a new decree we can do, though. Logistics. Logistics reform it is. That'll be done shortly. Glorification to the gods is still a 2-day away thing. I think it's worth waiting for, just so we don't lose our army. We'll move our army here, or I'll move our main hero here. And then we'll grab our army. Then we'll move down and we'll just kind of camp them out together and we'll go 1, 2. Alright, good enough. Now let's take a look at decrees. We got logistics reform. We have to go meet up with the council at some point. We got the Judgment Day spell. I'm really curious about that. We need more decrees. We get a choice for the amulet. And we get more Heaven's Warriors, but we're already doing something for that one, which is Royal Conscription. So we don't have anything to do at the moment. Fair enough. Can we buy more soldiers to send? Oh, we will be sending our army back eventually, but yes, we do have more soldiers. We have 10 more hardened veterans. We have some more monks. We have some more hedge knights and more marksmen as well. And just some trash tier mercenaries. Okay. Well, where's our spells? Sometimes your powers go away. I should have... I'll show you. So if we go into the Valley Temples, which we can't. There we go, now they're back. For whatever reason, they sometimes just vanish. Anyways, let's grab our army. And let's try this spell out. So many bugs in this fight. It is... a very expensive spell. Alright, let's wait. Let's take a shot at, I don't know, the Vescavors. This is a fairly sizable bug army. Maybe if they gather up, we just do Fireball. Gathered up pretty well. This is gonna suck a lot. I think this does way more damage. Still have 1,500 bugs left at least. Even with a morale, we're gonna take some damage here. It's not a matter of if we're gonna take damage, it's how much damage we're gonna take. As long as no stacks die, we can heal after battle. Oh, never mind. That basically just ended that fight. Okay, so it's a little bit intense. Maybe we need more soldiers first. Which means we have to redo that stuff really quickly. Let's send our army back to go pick up some more troops. We just can't do it with our teeny tiny army. And yes, our army is small. It's got like a few hundred things in it total. It's certainly not the army I left behind when I went on my journey. That was an army. That was an intensely powerful army. What else can we do while we wait for our army to get back? Maybe just nothing. Maybe we'll just wait for the army, honestly. We'll camp here. We'll We'll just skip days until we get there. I'm also gonna pause the video for 1 sec. My throat's really weird right now. Alrighty, that's better. I don't know what happened there. Alright, we did that thing. Hand of Retribution. Catch the murderer. Done. Did that already. Heavenly Audience. Maybe we should head back to deal with that. We have Diplomacy going, which is Glorification of the Gods. Heaven Warriors, we can't do. I don't think we have any other... Oh yeah, Logistics Reform. Let's do that. I guess we should go back to town and deal with the Angel and the... But of course we don't have any powers at the moment. Give me my powers. Maybe if we just go like... No, we just don't have powers. That's cool. Alright. Let's keep moving this army. That's not anything. Let's go into the Ruly thingy and then maybe we can get our powers back. Glorification of the Gods. Let's get the amulet going. And let's get the nothing else going. Cool. Can I have my powers back so I can teleport? No. Let's go to the Bladesmith's workshop, do his own transition, and then get our powers back so we can go home. Hey, the prison's open here. Oh, now it works. Fine, I'm going back to Dresden. Alright, we'll just do... Oops, that's really not what I meant to do either. I'm just clicking all the wrong buttons today. Can we build anything? That's useful. I suppose I should clarify. Build another sanctuary. Don't do that. We already had a sanctuary. 1, 1, 1. We could build a citadel, a bulletin board. Sure, why not? An alchemist lab. Sure, why not? We have nothing to do with our vast amount of money. We can upgrade one of our bases. Probably the one we just took over, honestly. If we go all the way down here to... That's a demon army. That's a we here. This one. This one's pretty close to everything, right? Not really, honestly. This one's centrally look... Okay, this is the Lands of Yethwatch. It's pretty close to everything down here. What's the closest one we have down to this point? I think it's Gloomy Gorge or something. Yeah, maybe we take camp on the ferry. It's close to Polaris Fall. It's not the closest over here, but it's also closest to Eyes. Did I even build anything in here? Yes, I suppose I did. Right, I built that weirdly and now I don't know if it counts as being full or not. It might be broken. But then again, let's just see. We can go to this. Camp on the ferry. Upgrade. Totally worked. Alright. Let's get a teleporter down there. That'd be a nice place for a teleporter to be. I still think that doesn't... I'm not entirely sure how many slots... Oh yeah, 4 out of 9. So, it definitely is going to block us off from some things. Anyways, Spellcaster's Lodge, Stables, Barracks, Archery Range, Teleportation Circle. That's it. That's all we can do. Let's go deal with our people in Dresden. This group has become more jaded since Lan's death. You can tell by how I'm disappointed that he died. At a level Soziel. Okay, Soziel's not the worst. I gave him a bad rap, but he's not the best healer in the game. The angel's eyes are sad and filled with worry. Do you smell it, Elira? It's the scent of blood. The corruption has cast its shadow over the city and we all feel it. It's my duty to help rid Dresden of demonic corruption. I'm ready to call upon the higher planes in a grand ritual to summon their holy power here. It will be difficult, but it must be done. The priests of Iamade have already petitioned me to reconsecrate the city and surrounding lands in the name of the Inheritor, but there are other views. Crusaders who gave their hearts to the merciful Sarenrae wish her to be the new patron of the city and healer of its wounds, and yet others believe we are encroaching on what rightfully belongs to others. Sarkoris had its own gods. Sarkoris may have fallen, but centuries of devotion left their mark. This is a place of power, and we could once again proclaim Dresden the possession of Pelura, our ally, and the deity venerated throughout Sarkoris. May the northern lights shine once again, dance in the sky above the world wound, heralding our victory. Okay, this is Blade of the Inheritor, which gives, and all cavalry units and infantry units get Smite Evil. Blade of the Inheritor is a vertical line attack. It's pretty cool. Dresden is Sarenrae, which increases the infirmary size by 15. Ward against weakness is a spell. Target gains immunity to all negative effects for 3 rounds. Nope, we're going with Iamade. That's way better. Smite Evil is so good compared to all those other things. Let the city in this crusade bring the glory to Iamade. So be it. I shall convey your words to the Crusaders so they can start preparing for the ritual. I'll return to you should I need your advice or have a question, or if I see something I can do to help the crusade and its commander. Thank you, Targonabai. Dorglinda is looking at you with undisguised awe. Well, I'll be. You really did come back from the abyss itself. Commander, you amaze me. Well, if you're doing miracles now, maybe you can pull our logistics out of the abyss while we're at it, because in your absence, that's exactly where everything's gone. All the way to the bottom. We have a shortage of quite literally everything. Don't take this as sedition, Commander, but I'll give it to you straight. Right now, there's no way of acquiring anything legally. Her Majesty squeezed all she could out of Mendev to march on eyes, and we've been left with a bunch of measly crumbs. Fortunately, I still have some of my old connections in Mendev. The nation has been in chaos for the last few months, without the Queen watching over them. Everyone's taking everyone's taking anything that's not nailed down. But I know how to make sure we get something out of all of this madness, just a bit here and there. Oljif rubs his hands, smiling broadly. This is it. This is my time to shine. Got a clever little scheme I've been cooking up for a long time, and now I'm finally going to put it into action. Oh, hit it big. You just give me the go-ahead. Has everyone in Mendev truly turned to stealing? I just can't believe it. But if we have no choice, you know, war has claimed many lives, deserted villages, abandoned houses, manors of noble lineages that have been cut short. If they don't belong to anyone now, maybe we could take them. Okay, we can get Tricky Steal, which gives has 10% of finance points available in the treasury to a maximum of 10,000. We can acquire unclaimed property for some material point gain. Free reign gives corruption, increases finance points. We just get everything for 16 days. Or we get some crusade morale and say we're not plundering anything. Dorglinda gives you a sullen look and sighs heavily. So you're sticking to your conscience. Then I guess we'll have to tighten our belts. Very noble of you, of course. Just a shame your conscience can't fill an empty belly or slay demons. I really can't stress this enough. We're in a bind here. We're doing everything we can to resolve it. But I have no doubt this council will need to reconvene again shortly. How shortly? How close are you to your next level of logistics or whatever? Let us find out. We've done that. Logistics is at 6. It needs to be up to 8. Military is at 7. So 8's the maximum. We're already doing something there. Guess we can't do anything else at the moment. We need more logistics experience by a lot. Let's quickly take a look at the map. Not that map. Okay. So we have buildings there. Those are building, and they will give us a bunch of logistics experience, of course. We did that one there. We built a fair amount here. I feel like we can build more there. Let's take a quick look. No, that's really all we can build there. 999, okay. Fair enough. Keeper's Canyon looks full. Sorcerer's Fortress looks full. Gargoyle Canyon looks full. Lindsay Yathwatch looks pretty full. Treason Home also pretty full. So I guess that's pretty much all we can do. Alrighty, well, let's see what we can do with our army, and then we'll call it a video here, I think. We done a little bit today. Fair bit of things. Did a puzzle. Dealt with some more ruling things. It seems to be our constant chore to clean up the mess of our failing empire.
I'm gone.
Alrighty, so before we end our video actually, there's another quick thing that popped up while I was just gathering the army. This is the military one. Commander Scuzza brought troubling news. Kramzada has been spotted near Threshold, and he's gathering, no, not an army, but a horde, the likes of which we'd never seen. All those victories you've had over him were an affront to the Abyss. The general the demons were most proud of, the one they revered, lost to some mortal, and the very thought of it enrages them. Now those who call themselves the champions of the Abyss are converging under his banner, the most wicked, brutal, and dangerous demonic warriors. We're not facing another skirmish, but a decisive battle. It will determine which of you deserves the title of the greatest military leader in the war. Captain Odan's eyes, despite his usually impassive demeanor, now gleam frantically. But Kramzada is not the only one with powerful allies. Your victories have elevated you, your authority to such heights that the best warriors of Galarian would consider it an honor to stand alongside you in this battle. Why don't we send an official offer to the military cooperation to Molthund? Their imperial army is strong and disciplined and could be of great use. Lastwall and Mendiv have much in common. Lastwall too must hold the line against dark forces. The Shining Crusaders are every bit as noble as the Mendevian Crusaders. Maybe we could call them to our aid. I was just contacting the Esoterium Lodge. It's a private and rather powerful Chalaxian group of wizards from Corinton. Their members have combat experience, they're skilled spellcasters, and I know how we can secure their support. After a brief, sly grin, Greyward puts on an innocent look and says, "If you want to get yourself some intrepid allies who know a thing or two about killing monsters, ask the Dragon Slayers. Sure, we're not at war with dragons here, but if the monster's big, scaly, and breathes fire, what difference does it make?" Alright, last wall. So the hardened veterans become Knights of Ozum, which are pretty tanky. They are cavalry that are extremely effective against the undead, plus capable of resurrecting the dead, which is interesting. There is the Esoterium Lodge, which become Arcanists, which are very daggery and don't have much hit points or armor for an elite unit. The Dragon Slayers Guild, they are extremely good ranged opponents, or units. Their damage is insanely high. Heavy crossbow +4, each of them deals 165 to 174 damage. Means their numbers are probably going to be low. Or we get Honor Guards, which are spearmen, and they have decent armor class and decent health. So the Knights of Ozum are the tankiest, but the least damaging, and they're cavalry. The Arcanists deal a ton of damage, but they're kind of weak against a lot of things, and I'm worried they'll die instantly. These are extremely good. The Dragon Slayers, I think I might go with them. And Molthund gives us Honor Guards, which are just okay. Send generous gifts to the Dragon Slayers guilds, and make sure the scribes attach a list of all the monsters the commander has slain personally. Dragon Slayers are always hungry for glory. They'll jump at the chance to fight shoulder to shoulder with such a famous and deadly figure. Well, we certainly could use new allies. The most gruesome battle in the history of the Crusades awaits us. Either we'll prevail over Kramzada and the Abyss itself, or we will fall defending Galarian to the last. Commander, I have a request. Captain Auden stops short, looks around the room frowning, and then shakes his head. Although this isn't the time to make it. When you have a spare minute, please come and find me. I'd like to discuss something very important to me, something very personal. I'd be grateful if we could talk before our army set out to battle the champion of the Abyss. Alrighty, so let's take a look at our new units then. How many do we have? And then we're going to end the video for reals. Alright, so if we go to our campaign, we have 12 whole Dragon Slayers. To be fair, we only had like 15 champions, so we did lose a couple. They do produce slower, they're also very expensive. Actually, they don't produce slower, they're about the same speed, 5 a week. Cool. They are very strong in terms of damage though, like intensely strong. Cool. So we'll start shooting things, and we'll deal with that next time though. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Take care.